icLAAo. I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. It's 4 a.m. right now. I'm going home from a long day of hard work and dedication. And I was just thinking about 2024 and all the lessons I've learned. And before I go into the main lesson I've learned, especially in the past month, I want to tell a story. When I was 17 years old, my dad died unexpectedly. Fast forward 2 years, my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend started taunting me about it. He started harassing me about it. He would message me, "Oh, your dad died. Ha ha ha. Your dad your dad wouldn't be proud of you." Just basically taunting me, harassing me, and rubbing it in my face that my dad died. It even got to the point where he would message my brother. He would message my business partner. He even messaged my mom, calling me, harassing me constantly, non-stop. And I would just think, why? And I really wanted to retaliate. I really wanted to get back at him for this thing. Because obviously I didn't feel good about it. What type of person do you have to be to make fun of somebody's parent that died? And not only make fun of me about it, but make fun of the wife, make fun of the other brother. What type of person do you have to be? So I really was angry about it. And I really wanted to retaliate. But for the most part, I really didn't. I just let it slide. I let it slide. I said, you know what, let me try and be the bigger person. I let it slide. And then it got to a point where I actually wanted to take action. And I went and attempted to take action. But due to certain events, I believe that God stopped me from taking action that day. And I was just so angry because I was like, I need to get this guy. He can't get away with this. This is not right. But at the end of the day, I never took action on it. I just ignored it. And you know what's crazy about that story? Last year, his dad died unexpectedly. And it just made me go, wow. It just made me go, wow. And it taught me a very valuable lesson. And the very valuable lesson is that don't react. When people are trying to bother you, when life is trying to throw things at you, don't react. Don't let it take you out of character. Don't let it make you crash out. Don't let it make you act out. Don't react and let God do his thing. Because at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. And I didn't react, and God did his thing. His dad died. And I believe he killed his dad because of the things that he was doing. Because karma, what you put out is what you get back. It's very, very real. Fast forward to 2024, the last month or two, I've just been getting thrown so many tests. So many tests that would cause most people to react. And most people would be, if I were to react, most people would be to say I'm justified in reacting to these tests I've been thrown. But I didn't react. I'm not reacting. As hard as it is, as much as I want to react, as much as most people would say I'm justified to react, I'm not going to. And I almost did with one of them. But good thing I have good people in my circle that were able to tell me, look, you have so much things going on for yourself. You have so much things to lose. Don't let this jeopardize that. Don't let this jeopardize that. So I didn't react. And I know that God is going to do his thing again. Oftentimes, the downfall of many people is reacting to things, reacting without thinking, reacting in an irrational way when people do things to them, especially. And the majority of times, when you do react, you end up regretting it after. It's never good to make emotional decisions. If I would have reacted with that guy and did what I wanted to do, I might not be here making this video right now. If I would have reacted to other tests that I've had to go through this past few months, I might not be here making this video right now. Do not react. You have to ask yourself, is this worth it? Is the reaction I want to give worth it? What am I going to feel after it's all said and done? What's going to happen after it's all said and done? Is this going to bring more positive to my life or negative? And what I realized is that although most people may be like, you're justified to do this, I don't want to be most people. You don't want to be most people. A leader, a winner, a high-level operating person doesn't react, especially out of emotions. Never reacts out of emotions to things. It's always well thought out and well thought through. So if you know you want to be a high-level person, if you know you want to be a leader, do not react to the bullshit. You have to sit back and let God do his thing. Emotional control. That's been the name of the game the last month or two for me. Is emotional control, and do not let things get you out of character. Especially when I'm someone like me that has so much to lose, that has so much potential. If you have so much potential, you know you can't let these things throw you off your course. This is the test that God will give you to see. Are you who you want to be? Are you going to be who you're supposed to be, or are you going to give in to temptation? It's all just a test. And I know that at the end of these tests, I'm going to be rewarded for passing them. I know that at the end of these tests, I'm going to be stronger for passing them. I know at the end of these tests, I'm going to be wiser for passing them. At pivotal times in life, you're always going to go through tests. Right at the end of the year, when you're going to the new year, you're going to go through tests. Right before your birthday, when you're about to turn a new age, you're going to go through tests. Right when you're about to, you feel like everything's going good and you're about to hit your goals, you're going to go through tests. That's God saying, are you really prepared for where I want to take you? If you fail the test, you're not prepared. If you're able to pass the test, you're prepared then. And he will bless you with what you want. But you must pass the test. And how do you pass the test 9 out of 10 times? Do not react. Let God do the reacting on your behalf. As hard as it may be in some situations, as much as somebody may deserve it, as much as it's hard to be the bigger person, you're not being the bigger person for them. You're being the bigger person for yourself. And after it's all said and done, you're always going to feel better about yourself for not reacting. There's this one situation, oh my God. There's this one situation, this guy literally scratched my car. I bought a new car, he literally scratched it. He tried to say that it was my fault that he scratched it, got in my face. I wanted to, I'm not going to say the word kill, but I wanted to take this guy out. Let me use that word. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to react. I'm not going to let this make me crash out or fly off the handle or do something that I might regret later, or that might bring more problems in the situation. So I didn't react and I let it go. This is the hard part about being a winner. This is the hard part about being a leader. Because as a leader, as a winner, you have things to lose. And when things like this happen, it makes you want to react, but you can't. And sometimes you may feel weak, like, damn, I should have done this, or damn. But you're actually stronger for not reacting. Because a strong person is somebody who can control their emotions. A strong person is somebody who doesn't let other people control their emotions, who doesn't easily get angry, who doesn't easily react to things. That's actually strength. Reacting, beating somebody up, doing all that stuff, as much as we don't want to hear it, as much as I don't want to hear it sometimes, it's actually the weak thing to do. Do not react. Let God do the reacting on your behalf. icLAAo.